Sociology was first coined in the late 1700s. It is the basis of socius, a Latin word meaning the study of science, and logos, a Greek word meaning the study of logic, or study of science. Sociology tries to study society. The sociological imagination was first coined in 1959 by C.W. Mills, who explained in his book that the sociological imagination looks at the intersection between both personal experience and wider social arrangements. C.W. Mills saw society as very much influenced by socio-political elites as well as military, due to his upbringing in the early 1900s. Auguste Comte was another important figure in society. The French sociologist was the first to use the term in a more widespread way. He coined the term social physics, the theory of progress of human thinking, from early theological and metaphysical stages to later scientific stages, and especially emphasizing positivism. Now, moreover, the next term is macro-sociological theory, which is a late 19th century idea that Europeans were trying to explain social change, such as the explanation for revolution. Now, functionalism was the dominant theoretical perspective in the mid-20th century. First of all, society is conceived as stable and an ordered system of interrelated parts. That structure has a function that contributes to its stability, i.e., if there is a structure, the government, and it has a function, the government will stay in place if the functions are met. Society is also conceived as stable at equilibria, and each structure has a function that contributes to its relative stability. Now, Emile Durkheim is a central figure in functionalist theory. He didn't believe in traditional abstract moral philosophy, such as in the late Renaissance. However, Durkheim created a comprehensive theory for understanding the nature of society in his book, The Division of Labor in Society, where he argued that social bonds were present in every society, but every society also had different bonds. Now, Robert Merton was another important figure in sociology. Robert Merton was an American who identifies manifest functions as obvious and intended functions of social structures, and latent functions, which are less obvious, sometimes unintended functions. He focused on things like education. Talcott Parsons was also another American functionalist, who argued that a healthy society must provide for the needs of the people to adapt to their environment, for example, providing food, money, etc. That both figures are a prefix to the neo-functionalist movement, which would later begin in the 1980s and 1990s, led by Smelser as well as Jeffrey Alexander. Our last important figure of sociology is Karl Marx, who explained conflict theory, or Marxism. Marxism talks about how there is a conflict and tension based off the facets of social classes. He defines both alienation as an explanation of why the working class couldn't benefit from the fruits of their own labor, i.e., the reason why there is profit. And he divides people into the proletariat, which is the working class, and the bourgeoisie, which is the class that owns the means of the production.